Welcome to another NEBA Spotlight. I am very happy to announce Olga. Olga, tell us about you. Tell us about your business.
Sure. Thank you, Greg. So my business is Billing Angel, and I'm going to share a bit about who is behind Billing Angel and how the service was created. So my name is Olga Barone Allen. I was born in New Jersey and grew up in West Paterson, now known as Woodland Park. However, at the age of 13, my parents decided to move to Italy, their native land, in a small town in Calabria, Cosenza, in the mountains, about 45 minutes from the nearest city. To put things in perspective, in 1977, the population of West Paterson was 10,900 approximately people. When I moved into Marano Principato, the population was 1,305. And I would say 80% of them were all relatives of mine. Talk about a culture shock. And to boot, I didn't speak a lick of proper Italian. I only understood dialect. My uncle registered me into high school. I don't know how. And that was a horrible experience for the first 2 years because I was inundated with tutors and it was a whirlwind of not knowing what was going on. Anyway, I graduated after 5 years and have a great appreciation of the Italian education. I am still friends with all my high school friends. We WhatsApp every morning. In the following 2 years, I got married. A year later, I had a daughter. And then 2 years later, I returned to the US at the age of 23 under some stressful circumstances. At that point, I had to relearn American and start a new life as a single mom. My working career started at the age of 23 at a five and dime store. Then I found a job, escalating my career into a biller at a plastic factory. Then I realized I needed healthcare, and because I was a single mom, so I pivoted my searches for a position as a Girl Friday at a local hospital. The added benefit that I found at the hospital was that they also paid for schooling. So I took advantage back to school part-time for my high school equivalent, and then eventually my bachelor's degree. So my experiences in healthcare started back then and just progressed. And some of my experiences through the years were hospital billing and collection. I was a project manager for outsourcing the billing office and managed over 4 to 5 hospitals. I oversaw a self-pay bureau for incoming calls for over 50 hospitals. I became a account receivable consultant at a well-known and respected consulting firm. I became director at 2 major hospitals in New Jersey. And so needless to say, I built up some very good credentials. This is just snapshots of my resume, which can be found on LinkedIn. So feel free to take a look and wander through there. Next, these are some license awards that I received during my career. And finally, in 2010, after 20 years, I didn't give up. I got my degree, my bachelor's degree. Be happy, my family, my friends, my high school friends, all, these are the people, my grandsons, my granddaughter. That's what makes me happy. Throughout the year, the network of people I've encountered would call me to help with their healthcare bills. Now, fast forward, my daughter, about seven years ago, opened up an elder care firm, began referring clients who were in desperate need of help with their medical bills. So, with her, we decided that, even though I work full-time, I want to make this a legit and get some insurances, not only for myself, but for my clients. So with the 3 decades of experience in healthcare receivables, being asked for help was not a difficult task for me to take on. So this is just a mission statement we came up with. The mission is to ensure individuals understand and pay only what is actually due. The goal is to alleviate the emotional stress associated with healthcare expenses and empower clients with the confidence to manage future healthcare decisions effectively. So this is just a nice catchphrase that I use occasionally. Would you pay to have someone look at your healthcare correspondence and only tell you what must be paid? And the response I usually get is absolutely. Some of the services that I offer are investigation of why the bills are being received. I provide advocacy and consulting. I speak to insurances and become like a mediator between the insurances and the patient and the provider. I reconcile patients' bills with their explanation of benefits. I do negotiations of outstanding balances. I help people with their flex spending accounts and HCAs in submitting their claims to get reimbursed. And then manage their ongoing healthcare bills for people that have long-term health problems. The onboarding of services for Billing Angel is quick. It's a 2-page agreement. It's a release of information form that needs to be signed. And I provide the client with a checklist of all the items that I need. The steps, once I receive copies of the documentation that the patient wants me to look into, it's really just a matter of me organizing them, sorting them, and then going through and starting the calls to the provider first, and then the insurance company. And then I do thorough, and I'm pretty tenacious at follow-up. So I have a constant calendar reminder of when to follow up and document. And I educate the client while I am doing all this for them. So I let them know what it is that I'm doing and my next steps so that they know in the future if they get another bill, they can handle it themselves, because the goal is to make them feel comfortable. So most advocates charge by the hour. I don't. I do a flat fee and then a percentage of the charges on the back end of only what I save. So the goal is to, let us handle the bill so that the patient can spend that time with their members. And this is just, I know it's a little blurry, but it's just to give you an idea, is that I save clients on average 59% of their bills. And this is an average overall since 2017 when I started the business. These are all ratings and testimonials that I've received. I'm very proud of my work and always make sure that the client is satisfied. Where you can find me is in these different areas: Solus, I'm Patient Advocate Match, The Circle, LinkedIn, Alignable, Facebook, Greater National Advocates, Discord, and then the strategic partners, senior advisors, end-of-life doulas, care coordinators, tax preparers, other patient advocates, to name a few. So I have helped patients in the U.S. across the, all the states, in patients in Aruba that were visiting there, Nova Scotia, Canada. That's how far I have been able to expand. And if you have any questions, please contact me. Either give me a call or email me. And I would love to chat. And, if you have any other questions, please feel free.
Thank you, Olga. Medical bills can add up. We all know people that struggle with this. So thank you for presenting and what you do. We look forward to supporting you and your business.